Welcome to TD Insurance Program, distributed by TD Insurance Direct Agency. Please listen carefully to the following three options before making your selection. For home and auto insurance, press 1.
Welcome to TD Insurance for coverage fit to your needs. This is Wendy speaking. How are you today?
I'm not too bad. Yes, I'm just calling about my home insurance.
All right. Well, I might have your file here. I'll just ask you a few questions for security, okay?
Sure, absolutely.
Great. And what questions do you have for me today?
Okay, I'm trying to understand. I originally got my insurance with TD back in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And my rates back then were, I was paying back in 2009, I was paying about $980, okay? Now, in 2017, my updated rate, what I'm paying right now, is $1,576, okay? So I'm trying to understand why my rates have gone so high. They've almost doubled, and I figured it out. It's been an increase of about 60% over the past 7 years. So I'm trying to understand what my options are here, and if I have to go look for a different insurance company or what.
Sure. So things I'd probably recommend, Mike, is certainly reviewing all the details, and then we can make sure everything is tailored to your needs and make sure all the maximum discounts are there. And we do have a department that certainly looks at that. Now, there are more discounts if you're looking at auto insurance. So is that something that you wanted to look at all?
No. See, you're not understanding you're not understanding my question
okay.
here. I'm
I
asking
do.
a very
It's
basic
yes,
question.
and it is. For sure, and I'm agreeing with you, Mike. What I'm saying is I do have a department that certainly looks and handles reviewing your policy, so that's what I'd recommend.
I understand that
Okay.
if I bundle my auto, it's going to decrease it, but I'm just looking for some type of reasoning why my insurance rate has gone up so much. Like some type of explanation.
Right. And so in order for me to transfer, I need to make sure that I've maximized your discounts before I do that.
Okay.
So I'm just asking you questions to make sure that there's nothing else that's missing that I can help on this end before I transfer you. Would that be okay?
Okay. Well, just let me say one thing. About a year or two ago, I had this exact same conversation, okay? And what they advised me was the same exact thing that you advised me right now, is to see where they can make cuts. I've reduced my deductibles. I've changed all the variables. I've done all that about a year or two ago. And even though I've done that, my insurance rates keep going up. And I just want an explanation. I'm not looking for any avenues of how to cut it anymore, okay? I'm just looking for an explanation.
And I'm certainly not, suggesting you have to reduce coverage, but like I said, there is a department that's tailoring all the coverage to make sure it is accurate. And you'll always find home insurance with any company you go does automatically include inflation, so you will always see that alteration.
Yeah, but okay.
But certainly as
what is
company,
typically inflation is what, maybe 5%? Or maybe not even 5%. It's like a couple percent. And I'm figuring from 2009 till 2017, my insurance rates have almost doubled. And I'm trying to understand the reasoning behind it. That's all I want to know,
I certainly understand. The cost is certainly the building cost, those type of inflated particles. And so certainly we always want to make sure looking at your file is the best way that we can answer the questions that you do have and make sure that there's nothing that's missing. It's been 2015 the last time we did a review. And all I was doing was acknowledging any discounts that you might be missing before I transfer you to the department that would review everything for you.
Yeah, okay. Well,
all right.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking to be transferred to any department. What I'm looking for is reasoning, and you're not giving me anything. You're not giving me any answer whatsoever. You're not telling me, well, the rates went up because of such and such. So my only conclusion is that they're just trying to take every penny they can from me, and that's what you guys are trying to do. And
so keep in mind, and I certainly understand where you're coming from, and so there's never just one answer for prices. often water because a lot of more claims that have happened, so there's a higher cost for water premium. Inflation that I spoke to is on every policy, so you'll always see that go up. And that's really there so that if you bought your home 10 years ago and had a claim 20 years from now, then everything is updated so that if you have a loss, you're not paying anything out of your own pocket. So that's why every company in Canada has that inflated part there.
Okay.
So most of the
Could I
insurance.
ask you just a very simple question? If your insurance rates almost doubled in about 7 years, what would you do? Would you stay with that insurance company, or would you maybe kind of look to go elsewhere? I just want your personal opinion. I mean,
Yep, I've just recently done mine last Friday, and I did review my policy. And so every year companies have different alterations and different options, and that's why we now have a department that specifically looks at all that so that they can fine-tune everything and make sure we're maximizing all the discounts we can offer you.
okay.
So that's why I would highly suggest having that reviewed, because that department, that is their specialty.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, if you want to transfer me to another department, that's fine. But I'll
And
be
I'll
honest
be
with
giving
you, I'm
them
not looking
all,
at cutting any more things because
and you don't have to, and I'm
already
definitely
cut
not asking you.
deductibles in my
Sure.
basement insurance and flooding
I
insurance and that kind of
understand
stuff.
that. I definitely agree, and so the only reason I would recommend it is so that they can fine-tune through everything and make sure that's maximizing, give you perhaps some options, but you're never, in that position where we would ever ask you to reduce coverage.
Okay. I mean, yeah,
Okay?
sure. I'll take a look
All
at
right?
anything to get my price lower to a
I
reasonable
concur.
cost.
Yeah?
So, I would like to stay with TD. In all honesty, I don't want to move insurance companies. I don't like to do that. I like to be
Absolutely.
loyal to one company. But when I just see my rates going up and up and up every single year, they're going up $100, $150 every year, and there's no reasoning behind it because I've never made one claim. Well, why would my insurance rates go up? I'm not making any claims. I've never made a claim before on my insurance in 10 years, and my insurance rates are going up. I really don't think that's fair. So.
Well, and that's again why I recommend having that review completed. So what I'll do is I'll quickly transfer you. I'm going to be giving that next person all of your information so that you don't need to go through all those same questions at the beginning, okay?
Okay. Yep.
Great. Just one moment. Hi there. You've reached Nora with the TDI Loyalty Department. How are you today?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm good, thanks for asking. Thank you very much for patiently waiting for me, Mike. I do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy in customer service already gave me all your information. My hope is that you will allow me the opportunity to review the residential policy to see how much money I can save you.
Sure, absolutely.
Well, what I'm going to do here, Mike, clearly I want you to leave a happy customer. You've been with us for a number of years, never had a claim. So I'm just going to backdate my changes here to the beginning of your policy, which was back in September, just to maximize all of our savings. The reason why I'm going to recommend backdating it is because it's going to, like I said, maximize all of my savings. And I'll just do this here as well. All right. So again, to confirm, 5 smoke detectors, a complete alarm. All right, my friend. Any questions for me so far?
Yeah, I just want some type of confirmation that my insurance rates aren't going to go up. It's great if you can save me $100 or $50 or $100, but what's the use of saving $50 or $100 if for the next 3 or 4 years my rates are going to go up $500 or $600? You know what I mean? What I'm calling for what I called for in the first place, and I talked to the first representative. I asked a simple question. I asked, and she couldn't give me an answer of why my rates have gone up so much. I've never made one claim. And so what I'm looking for is some type of realization that my rates aren't going to go up anymore. So I can be loyal to TD, and TD can be loyal to me, and I can stay as your customer.
Okay. So I can answer your questions, and I'm going to be completely transparent with you, Mike. The driving factor behind your rates is claims. If it was based off your claims, it would be free because there are no claims. You are impacted by the claims of everyone around you. This is how insurance works, and this is why companies vary so much in their prices. So if TD Insurance experiences more claims within your particular area, say in comparison to company ABC, our prices are going to be higher. However, The loyalty team exists for people like you. You are a great customer, and we do want to make you very happy. I'm not going to save you $50 or $100. I will be saving you in the hundreds of dollars. My one ask to you, Mike, and again, being completely transparent, my loyalty discount will slowly come off your policy. However, you are eligible to talk to us here on the loyalty team every year as long as you give us an opportunity. You're always eligible for us to assess the file and potentially increase or just top up the loyalty discount. Awesome. Do you have any other questions for me before we get down to the nitty-gritty price?
No, I'm just very disappointed in the fact that I have to actually call to get this discount. Like, I mean, I've been with TD, I've been a customer at TD, and I'm just disappointed in the whole fact that I have to go through this process. If I didn't call in today, then my rates would stay the same. And that just, in the back of my mind, that gives me a bad impression on TD. And I don't want to continue being a customer of TD if I have to keep on going back to the bank or I have to call to fight for every penny, that they're not just going to look out for me. You know what I mean?
Well, I hope that you didn't feel like you didn't have to fight with me, because it's definitely not what I wanted you to do. I wanted to make this nice and easy for you. I do get the feedback that you're giving me quite often, I'm sure you can imagine. The reason why you have to prompt us and the reason why you have to call in is because we have to assess the file. There's different criteria that has to be met in terms of a loyalty discount. Like I said, if you're interested in staying with us, of course, the loyalty team is always here to help out. What I can do here for you today, Mike, in terms of a premium is, like I said, I will be backdating our changes simply because of your loyalty and your great history with us. If I leave all of your coverages the way it is, your annual price will come down to $1,044. Then you've got your taxes, so including your taxes, it's $1,127.52. It's an overall savings of $574.56.
I mean, that sounds really good to me. Honestly, I'm very happy with that.
You're welcome.
Like I said, I'm just disappointed I had to come to this, that if I didn't keep track of my rates every year, that who knows, in another 2 or 3 years, I'd be paying more than double what I've been paying 6 or 7 years ago, you know.
As a customer, I recommend you give every major company a call that you're with, whether it be Bell, Rogers, TD, whoever. Most major companies have a loyalty department. From a business perspective, of course, companies aren't going to, it's a business, do you know what I mean? Well, some people are okay with their prices. People who want to try to get a cheaper price, we're here for you. I recommend, whenever you get your documents, give us a call. The loyalty team is just a small group of about 30 of us. We service the whole country. We're all located in St. John, New Brunswick, so all a bunch of friendly Maritimers, and we do truly just want to help out with your premium. So hopefully, if you're willing to give us the opportunity every year, we are certainly willing to help out in any way we can.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. In all honesty, I'm very happy with that. So, I mean, there's nothing else I can say, but, I'm surprised. I wish this would have happened earlier because, I called in 2015 and the only thing they can do for me was to reduce my deductibles or change my actual insurance policy to a lower quality one to save money. So,
but things have changed since then. The industry's always changing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's what I say. Give us a call every year. You never know what we can do. It never hurts to give us a call. You've been on the phone with me for 11 minutes. Hopefully I made it worth your while, Mike. Like I said, we do certainly appreciate your business and loyalty. I'm going to send you out documents. You should get them in the mail in about 7 to 10 business days, just to show you the changes that we've made here today, the addition of my loyalty discount, your new annual and monthly going forward.
Okay, so what was the updated premium amount then?
It was $1,044 before tax. Awesome. And like I said, 7 to 10 business days. They're just coming from New Brunswick. May even be a little sooner than that, just to show you the new the new amounts going forward.
Okay. Awesome.
Perfect, Mike. Well, that was nice and easy. Again, I want to thank you very much for all of your business and loyalty, and I hope that we get to talk to you again next year.
Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye-bye. You too. Bye.